But look at this. This is how tight it makes it. This is why I like doing this if I can. Look at this. There's no movement hardly at all in this barn. Hey guys. Alright, I'm in the barn. Holidays are over. We got to get back to work. I'm wearing my flip-flops and I shouldn't have. I should have worn my tennis shoes when I was out here. But I was only going to do a little bit of stuff because everything's real wet from all the rain we've had the last couple of days. But I'm going to turn this and show y'all a couple of things. Alright, I made a longer shelf here. This holds snacks, holds my feed buckets, my sprays, fly sprays. She's a mess. Y'all can see where the coons have been in here. You can see their tracks. They had tracks all up here. Daniel says, are you sure it's coons not your dad? So the cats aren't trying to get into the feed. I said, but it doesn't matter. I see their tracks. Anyway, I keep this tied down at night. I just wrap this right. I put this one here. It's just hay string. But I pull them together like this. Just make a knot in them and tie them, and it holds it down just like this side over here. So when I feed, I just unhook one side and it hangs on the side of the bucket while I'm feeding. And I do want to come in here with a broom and sweep stuff down, but I don't anticipate that it won't be long before it's back to looking like this because it's just an old barn. Buddy brought me home a second pallet. Somebody would keep feed and alfalfa. That's a trash bag over there. I've got a little bit of starter for my baby chicks. Scratch. I got another bag of sweet, and a bag of corn, and some cubes. That's what I normally buy. Like one day where I've gotten everything squared away, and when I come out here, I can have like 3 bags of feed, 3 bags of corn, and just know that I don't have to, I gotta go to the store, gotta go to the store again, gotta go to the store. But one day that'll come, because right now everything is concentrated here. So there's nothing I can do about this one. It is holding weight right in the middle here. I can't take it out. I poured some concrete there, dry pour, and I'm gonna wet it this evening before I go in and let it set up underneath that one. And I beat that one in. And I built this, it's basically an I-beam, but out of 2x4s. So there's one laying flat like this, like a, flat, then up and down. And the reason I did that is because I can't screw this one in. This up and down one, this direction is how you get your strength. I honestly don't know why they would build this garage with these laying flat. But so I'm hoping this is going to, all this support stuff that I'm putting in here will help keep it going for 20 or 30 years, at least until I've gone to heaven or Jesus comes and gets us, one or the other. All right, so I've done this. So this side is done. I've got some pickets right here that I'm going to screw to the outside of this to hold the wire. I don't want to come through here and staple the wire because goats tend to push and they pull this little square welded wire. These pop really easy, these little welds. So I'm not going to try to use staples. I'm just going to screw those on top of these 3 boards, just basically kind of right in the middle. If I feel like I need something else somewhere, see down here at this end, I did a vertical one. I'm going to do that down here on this end. I'll do a vertical one. And then in the middle, I'm going to run these 3 screwed to those 3 panels. And then I did this 4th one just a little higher up. This is about 4. It's about 4 foot. It may not be quite 4 foot. Where's my tape? Oh. Where's my tape? Where's my tape? Well, there is a tape out here somewhere. Well, wouldn't you know it? I don't know where I laid my tape. Should be in this. Should be right here. Oh, it is right here. Let me see how tall I have this. I just wanted to make sure they don't have an opportunity to jump over into the feed room. Yeah, this is not quite 4 foot, 46.5 inches. They're not going to jump that. And there's not enough room for them to get like any kind of momentum over it, because the space is not that big. I mean, it's big enough for some goats to lay in during a rainy day or a cold day, but there's not enough headroom. But y'all can see here, these boards are all straight. These new boards are straight. This I-beam is not straight because it's screwed to the board that's already going across there. So see how wide it is there and how it dips down to only, I'll show y'all. It's hard to do this stuff one-handed. There is 15 inches of space there. And there's 11 here. So that's how much of a difference it is from one end to the other. And then that's going to be my gate. I may buy a gate. I'm going to measure that again and see just how wide that is. And it might be perfect. If it's the perfect length for me to buy a gate. My problem is that I'm probably going to have to set another post right here beside this one. I think I already said I was going to do that anyway. Coming down from up here. Well, I want to do another beam up here. Just like I did that one, but a shorter version right up here. This needs to come down. This is not doing anything. It was for me to hang. I had a pegboard hanging from that. But this isn't going to give me, like, this board is pretty straight. But if I put a new one in here, when we need to straighten it so it's straight all the way, because down there it's leaning. This whole board leans. So if I look at the width of that, let me show y'all. Let's just say from here. All right, come on, tape. Oh, one-handed. I didn't bring my... Okay, so this is 48. It's not even 48 because I'm already on the board here. So this is about 47 at this spot right here. But down here, I'm not going to be able to hang it because I got metal on the bottom down here. But I haven't got the tape pulled out enough, but we're already at 50 and we're not even to the board yet. So 3 inches at least difference because of the leaning of this. I don't want to, I have to slide these. This is one of those that pulls out and stays until you push the button, then it goes back in. But I always do it too fast and it cuts me. All right, so this is what I've got done out here, and I'm really happy with this much done. One step closer. So like I said, I'm gonna put a 4x4 here, straighten all that up, and then when I get a good measurement, I'll know what size gate. And either I'll have to build one, or I'll try to find me one of those, you know, like a farm gate, like that one right there. They can go in here. And then the feed room will be set. Look, this is where you see this? That's corn. That's scratch. It's because this bag was laying outward, laying flat like these, and the coons ate it on the corner. And it literally just poured out. And the chickens have been slowly eating it. Anyway, I'm really happy with the way it's looking. I just want to get everything set so I know that there's extra support under here. And they are safe from it falling. And I feel like when I say that, I think that is so silly to say. Because this barn, I've had Nanny since 1999. And it hasn't fallen. And it has sunk some, but it hasn't fallen. And it's been through 2 floods, and it hasn't fallen. And things floated around here and banged against walls, and it hasn't fallen. Something floated high enough that it broke that glass window over there on that side. like the, I don't know what it was that floated when, in Harvey. It was high in here in Harvey. The water line was pretty daggum high. It was like up here. And, so yeah, something floated into that glass and broke it. But, I'm happy with the way things are going. I'm tired now. I'm ready to go in the house, but I'm going to screw those 3 up before I go in and get that wire stable. And then I'll have to clean out everything, and I can either bring it through this gate and out here, or I can, if I close that up before I get any of this out, it doesn't matter because everything will fit through this. This is a 4-foot space. There's nothing over there stacked that won't come through this way and go out that door. Even this garden cart, which needs a whole new frame, whole new cart part. It needs new tires and it needs a new cart. I'm going to build that one day. It will go through this doorway and it will go out that doorway. So I'm not really too worried about that, because I've seen several comments that said, oh my gosh, don't close all that in before you get it out. But I didn't want to pull it out till I was done in here. And I also want to bring, because we don't have the camper gone yet. When the camper's gone, then I'll have a place to push my lawnmower. But until my old lawnmower's right there and it's full of gas, I need to drain it so I can use the gas for something else. And it's not old gas, because remember, I just got my new lawnmower and it was because I come out to start that one, filled it with gas, and then realized the handle was broke off the frame. But yeah, I want to, I guess, probably bring my lawnmower in here at least until I get things situated where it'll have a store. Because right now it could store underneath that little shed with the big mower. But I've got 4x4 stacked there. I don't know. I just got so much cleanup to do. It's like you do one thing and you find something else that has to be. All projects have to be clean. If you're going to pull everything out of your barn, all that stuff has to go somewhere. So I've got to throw some stuff away. I've been burning too, man. I've been burning. I just don't think about it. Don't think about it. Throw it in this pile. Don't think about it and throw it in the burn pile. Because I feel like if it's been out here so long that I haven't used it, burn it and stop worried about it. Because, and I am very frugal. You know, you guys know that I love to reuse, but sometimes it just gets to be too much. And it's like, you haven't used that. You've had it for 10 years just stacked, and you keep moving it and you keep moving it. So I had a big fire going out here and I just burn it. Anyway, I'm going to get this done, and then I'll show y'all the last little bit when I get those screwed on, and then I'm going to go in the house. Hi, Katie. Just whisper to her so she don't get up. She's resting. I love to see her laying inside of her little stall. All right, there it is. Now, these were only 6-foot pickets, but I put a vertical one here, and I showed y'all that one over there already. So that's holding the wire. I need to cut the wire now at this line right here. But look at this. This is how tight it makes it. This is why I like doing this if I can. Look at this. There's no movement hardly at all in this wire. And those goats are not going to be able to push on that and do anything. Now, when it gets time, I'm going to get all those feeders. I'm going to locate all my feeders, those that hang. And I'm going to put, 1 or 2 on this one. Maybe 2 on this one. That's 4. You can have a couple down there on that after it's all cleaned out. Put one along there, 2 on that one. You can even have one on this side over here in the corner. And then when all this gets finished out, there'd be enough room to put 3 or 4 on this wall too, but it's got to go all the way down. I think that's going to be my next project, is getting this wall, that part taken down, because that's that 105 siding and I want it all to be the same. And put the new stuff up. There's a piece. That piece isn't any good, but there's actually a piece down there too. And then that piece in there is the part that's going to go Remember when I was doing the stall and I wanted to do it, and the horse, Molly and Big Boy stall. See, and I got 2 sheets up and still needed a little bit at this end, and I needed to keep Sam's the only one in here. The gate's locked, so I'm able to throw feed out and not fight with anybody. And he was in eating hay. But that piece I have in there will go. I'll take those 3 corral boards down that are going up and down. That was necessity that day, because I needed to make it solid so the goats couldn't keep coming through when I didn't want them to come through. So yeah, it is just a mud pit out here, guys. Look at this. A little patch of grass right there. There's a little bit over here, but not much. It's like they walk that way and they walk this way, but they don't walk on that. At least there's a little grass. Anyway, I think when everything is said and done, I'm going to try to get a gutter system up here. You can see here where it's been, just comes down right off the building. And then maybe start it here and make it go to there and into some kind of a water catchment thing. That's not right now, but when it's finally done. Yeah, this whole thing will be, I'll put up 3 corral boards running the length of it, and then I'll come back and screw the siding to it, and that'll make a solid wall here. And then I can open that and allow them in. So that's exciting to know that I'm just another step closer. I love that already. I'm really happy how that looks. I mean, it is doing its job, and it's done. It's built as solid as it can be built in this old barn, old garage. Yeah, I mean, it's not moving. This is really tight. Like I said, I'm going to put a little bit of water down here and get that to set, become firm. But I'm happy with all of it. All right, love you guys. God bless y'all, and I'll see you later. Katie, I'm trying to do a video.